Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. Chums, I am inside of No Man's Sky on the old PlayStation. I'm just trying to get the PlayStation to appear in the background right now. PlayStation, where are you? Properties. It's lost the Elgato connection, so I've just got to change it back again. And that should have done the trick. There we go. Right, so you can see it's actually update 6.10. 6.10. So it's not 6.5, so I don't think this is going to be a huge, massive update. At the same time, it's an update nonetheless. Let's jump on in. Let's take a look at this. Now, if it was a big update, I'd imagine we would have seen the gib emoji, right? And we haven't seen the cowboy emoji, so I don't think we're going to get an expedition at launch. Doesn't mean we might not get one in a week's time or so after this is bedded in. Let's jump on over and let's see the splash screen, because normally we get like a patch notes here. It's still got the Voyager's patch notes. Well, this is unusual. So that was the update that has just gone in. It is just installed on PlayStation. But it doesn't give us much of an indication of what's actually in there. Well, this was 6.110, so it was 6.10. There's no new patch notes. I would have thought it would have been a named update. Because we got the 3 emojis in a row of the door, I expected it to be named with patch notes and a trailer. Unless this is just installing patch fixes on the PlayStation to get it up to speed with like PC experimental. Maybe this is just a load of patches. Maybe there's going to be another update, but I can't see that actually happening. Yeah, so people, I've only just updated just this moment ago. If I just exit out of here for just 1 second and go into here and go into information, you can see that it is only just updated right now. And it was actually a lot larger than that. It was something like, well, it was bigger than that anyway, but it uncompresses, right? And you can see there the version number, it's 6.010 or whatever. So this is a new update, only just installed. Only just installed. And I went live with it as soon as I possibly could. I'm giving up my lunch break today to do this as well. So if it does go live over on Steam and we see different patch notes, I mean, that's all we're seeing right now, is just this. This is very unusual. Very unusual indeed. Right, well, let's hit new game first of all. That's a new tile. We've got a new image there, people. I'm trying to work out what it is. I can see that it's a player in space by the looks of things, like drifting in space, but what's that? Some sort of weird comet or something. And a load of electricity in the sky. What the flying fudge? Okay, right, let's get in. Let's get into game. And I'm going to go check the Quicksilver store and have a look to see what the Quicksilver agent is saying. Heck yeah, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. We got a new subscriber there, Mr. Rain. Call him Mr. Raider. Call him Mr. Wrong. Call him Mr. Zane. Mr. Zane. Hey, thank you, Mr. Rain. Mr. Raider. Heck yeah, let's jump on in. Let's go and see the Quicksilver merchant. Right, I'm just going to take my normal ship straight over to the spatial anomaly, because that looks like there might be a new expedition, because the expedition tile has changed. We got another new subscriber. Nice one. Well, thank you very much there. Thank you very much. Tyranus. Sweet. You got like UASE. Let's go on in. Bum, 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 bum. My watch is going off like my little smartwatch. There's loads of people hitting me up on the old Twitter. It's out, it's out. All that sort of stuff, you know. I love your vids, says Ebba. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I do try. I guess. Looks like a flag or a space station. It kind of, to me, it looked like some sort of weird asteroid with stuff coming out of it, but I don't know. Couldn't really see it. It was very dark. We got Simon Edge, also new subscriber. Let's head on over. The Quicksilver bar is missing from the top, so the Quicksilver items haven't refreshed in. Okay, let's have a look then. So, create items from Quicksilver. It's still those for now. I hate it how it pushes you out the menu. No, I just wanted to go back a level. Collect expedition rewards. Okay, so this is all the stuff that you can collect. It's usually a couple of pages down. Here we go. Aeron Drive. What the flying fudge, mate? Oh, that looks cool. What is it? This geometric of a component is an ancient and unmistakable, shaped by the crimson heartbeat of the universe itself. This main engine can be used to assemble a Corvette-class starship at the dedicated Corvette workshop aboard any space station. It looks like a new engine, and it's very much like, you know, like the Sentinel multitools and all that. That looks freaking ace. You know, the ones that you get inside of the Corvax plimps? It looks like one of them. Oh, and we've got a wing of the same style. That looks cool. If you put those two together, that'd almost create like the Atlas, wouldn't it? Oh, another sort of ring part. That looks sweet. Okay, so if we've got 3 of these new expedition parts, I wonder if there's going to be any more new Corvette parts. We'll go back to the space station in a moment and check the Corvette workshop. I'll put it in creative mode and we'll see what's there. Oh, and it looks like the actual expedition is going to be called Breach. Okay. So I suppose if you are to knock down a door, you are breaching, aren't you? So maybe that's where the door emoji comes in. Maybe it's just a hint at the name of Breach. So when you smash down a door, there's breaching, isn't it? Breach wasn't a name I guessed. Gonna have to put that out there. It wasn't on my guest list. Heck no. Personal flair, little Breach banner as well. Oh, we've got more. There's more. There's more parts. Aeron parts. We've got another wing. I know some people don't like running expeditions, but if you want these parts, and I want these parts, you can make yourself a fandangly ship with this. Oh, sweet. That's cool. I wonder if that's going, you know, like the round piece that you can put on at the moment. I wonder if that's going to replace that. Oh, anybody that likes pyramid builds, you've just got the capstone right there, mate. Heck yeah. Oh, I like it. That's a new shield, is it? I think. That's cool, isn't it? Yeah, Corvette's class. Okay, fair enough. We've got this Aeron cowling as well. Diffused cowling. I mean, some of this just looks like retextured parts of some of the parts we've got, but some of them are very unique. A new Starship exhaust trail as well, an Aeron one. Event Horizon poster. Could they be tweaking or doing something with the black holes? Because the black holes right now serve very little purpose. Or could this be a new entrance point, maybe, into the realm of glass or something? Are they going to make black holes the entrance point? Whoa. What have we got here? Eternal Serpent's poster. Well, why? That's intrigued me. Why? You know, we've got worms, like giant, but these are serpents. These are clearly snakes. Are they adding in a new fauna type? But we've got this as well, Sirens of the Stars poster. An exclusive piece of self-adhesion, yeah. The poster siren alluring tendrils. But it says Sirens of the Stars. Do you think we might be getting space squids? Space squids! Dunno. This is all very interesting stuff. Let's go on over to the station. Let's check out our Corvettes and let's see if we've got some new parts for our Corvettes, people inside the viewerverse. Alright, where's my blinking ship? Where did I park it? There it is. Let's go on over to the Space Stazione and let's go check out Corvette parts, shall we, people? Space snakes! Yeah, snakes on a freaking Corvette. I guess. Another dimension. Maybe. Who freaking knows? See? New Corvette parts. Yeah, I mean, I know that good old Jason Plays was saying Corvette parts all day long. So Jason Plays, I think, has this one in the bag when it comes to other content creators that I watch. I mean, I did say Corvette parts could be on the cards because we've seen some inside the game files. We saw round hubs inside the game files. We saw some new cannons, including the one that I really like, that I can't remember the name of because I'm just so excited at the moment. But yeah, pretty darn freaking crazy stuff. Let's just use a teleporter over here. It'd probably get us to one of these pads out a little bit quicker, wouldn't it? Because it is a bit of a walk still, even now. Okay. Settle over. Let's make sure I'm in creative mode. I am in creative mode. That should let me see all parts that are available right now. Create a new Corvette. Let's have a look-see. There we are. Right. That's new. We've got hydraulic legs. We've got some hydraulic legs because they're new. An advanced landing system for Corvettes. That looks freaking awesome. I just built a tripod and now they give us tripod legs. Freaking heck. Okay. Well, that's cool. They've given us no new doors though. No, we've still got the old 3 doors. We haven't got any new doors. Okay, let's go down. Oh, this is new. Ambassador Heavy Booster. That's new. That was inside the game files. That's one of the things that I knew was coming and is now in. In fact, Action Pants Gaming, another content creator that I watch that does base builds, unlocked these using the save editor and they looked really cool. We've got the wide body thruster. We've got some sublight engines that are apparently new as well. Yeah, they are. They're square where the old one was round. Wide body thruster. We're going to build a new ship, people, right now. We've got this one firebox thruster as well. We're going to use all these new parts. Apart from now, it's hard to tell which ones are new because I've hovered over them. Yes, we've got the Silatron defense cannon, which hopefully that means that they've reprogrammed these to actually work with the frickin' rocket launchers. Nice. But we've also got Infraknife. That's the one I wanted, Infraknife. What I'm going to do is not hover over these, or else, well, you kind of want to see the bigger image, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, I try not to. Defense shield. We've got a new defense shield. What else have we got inside of here? Other page. We've got... That one was there before, right? That was that we've always had that. The rock hopper repeller module. We've always had that. And we've always had this. That's not new. That is, though. That's new. At least I think it is. That's not new either. We had that before too. These are all new. Vesper diffuser rim. Hard frame diffuser rim. Engine cover rim. Fuel pod cover rim. They're all new. These are new as well. Oh, I like those ones. The oversized canister link. That looks cool. They're new. What else have we got inside of here? Anything else? No, that is it. We've got quite a few new customizable pieces. No walkways, no doorways. No walkways, no doorways. But we've got some new parts. Right. Well, let's see some of these new parts in action, shall we? Alright. Where's these new engines? You know what? Let's put down a couple of hubs. So, we've got a couple of new engines, so I figured I'd put down a couple of those. Right. So, let's go down. Right, these are new. Let's stick those either side. They look freaking sweet. I guess they do, don't they? They look really gorgeous. All right, new engines. Let's have a look at these new engines. So which ones were there? We had this wide body. Oh, it looked bigger than it was for a second there. That looked really cool. They still look cool. Don't get me wrong. Let's put in another hab. I want to make something that looks semi-decent. And what was the other new engine? This one here. Oh, that is kinky. Right, okay. What else did we get given? We got given... or not much else inside of engines. We got given all these new guns, though. The Silatron. Yeah, let's put that there. We got given the Infraknife. Let's put that over this side. What else did we get given? We got the rockets, but we've got this defense shield. Let's stick that on the top. This is looking pretty sweet. Just out of these new parts. And over here, what else do we get? Apparently these are new, but they're not new. They're not new. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to mount these now. But, okay. Well, you can, sort of. Right. Put one there. Now put one over there. Not that way. Oh, there. Flip. R2. Oh, for fudge's sake. Just mirror what I just did on the other side. Right. Flip. L2. What the fudge? It's not doing it. It's not flipping it the other way. That's really bizarre. Okay. Alright. Fine. I'll just stick another one there for now. Right. What else have we got? We got this thing. Let's put those over here. Yeah, put one there. Now let me flip this. See, that worked first time, that one. This one, for whatever freaking reason, didn't want to work, and it looks freaking cack, that, anyway. Right, let's get a cockpit. I want a cockpit. We're going to stick that there. This is actually looking really cool. Alright, okay, where's some of those new parts? There they are there. Let's just try that above this. Why won't it go flat? I think they've broken this one. Yeah, that one looks very broken to me. And it won't put it that side either. It's really weird, this piece. I put one there. L2 to flip it. There you go. Now it's working. That was weird. All right, maybe it was me. Maybe it was a game. Who knows? What about these pieces? That would look weird just floating in there, especially in front of the gun like that. What about at the back here? I mean, these pieces, they're not as attractive as others, are they? It can kind of go there, but it would look wonky. I wonder if it would go... I quite like those little side finials. But these parts, now that I've got them out and you've seen them, I don't think I really overly need them. I don't like them there anyway. No, I want to continue working. Let's have a look at these other parts, son. Let's have a look at this. Oh my days, that's cool. You know what? Let's get rid of those for a second. No. And let's put in those. You get one there. One there. That is... I'm liking these new parts, people. I don't know about you. Let's just take those guns out for a second. Oh, for fudge's sake. I wish there was an undo button. Right. Back into here. Oh, we've got round bits as well. Oh, people are going to love these round bits, aren't they? I mean, it doesn't really suit this build, but look at those round parts. They're cool, aren't they? Freaking sweet. Okay. What's this? Oh, that kind of looks cool as well. Like a second little hab bit there. Let's give that a try. L2. I wonder if I can put those round bits on the back. No, it's not letting me. I was hoping... Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Sweet. Oh, I like. That's cool. Oh, that is pretty darn groovy. All right, and then this piece, can I put that in? Oh, no, that's not a centre piece. I'm looking for like a centre part out of all of these. That looks like it should be a centrepiece, but it's not. It's like a corner, isn't it? It's a shame that this one won't rotate on its side. I can put that there and put one on the opposite side just to sort of like cap it off, but I don't think it looks great. It's not flipping again. Oh, there we go. I think it is just me. But it won't go in there now, look. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, doesn't matter. I mean, that looked a bit wonky anyway. Right, let's put on some guns then. Dun 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 dun. And we're going to use the infraknife, my favourite. Can it sit up there? It can, yeah. This is just going to be an infraknife ship. I also want to see whether the rockets now actually work as rockets. That's looking pretty darn sweet. Alright, I think we just need something in the centre now. Maybe a shield or something. Yeah, that's not kind of working, is it? What is this? This is a defence force field, right? So I've already got a force field. So what we need now is one of these somewhere. Let's see if we can mount that in between these two rockets at the back. It's not going to let me put it there, is it? Great. Alright, let's get rid of that for a second then. Let's put this at the top. There. Boom. And then let's put the new defence shield. Can we put it on top? I don't overly want to put it on top. Oh yes, yeah, that'll work, I guess. There we are. That does look like a bit of a monstrosity, but at least now we've got that on the back, we can put on a secondary engine unit there. Alright, I think we've got everything to make this thing fly. What? What isn't installed? Warning, no access. Oh, we haven't put in a freaking access. Oh yeah, okay, right. So let's get rid of that engine and let's put on a walkway then, shall we? Alright. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. No walkway. Where's my walkways? We didn't get any new walkways. I'll go for this one. The only thing is, one of the engines is now a duplicate, isn't it? So I think it was that one that I need. Let's just take out that one. Let's put this one at the top there. Actually, we'll take out that one. Put that one there. And then take that one off and put that one on. Sorry. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, let's have a look then. Let's go and have a look how this looks. when we fly it out. I don't want to swap it with my current ship. Dang it. Okay. Store for later. I need to swap out one of my old ships, people. Which ship should I swap out, though? That's the question. I'll get rid of my little guppy, I think. I'll get rid of my little guppy. I do like my guppy, but, you know, it is what it is. If I had time, I could go and resume previous design. Continue modifying. Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah. It's not letting me swap it out. All right, fine. I will go over to the... Where's the teleporter? I'll go over to my freighter and I'd go and archive off a ship. Free up a ship slot and we're going to have a look at this. Righto. Steam update is live. Nice one. Check the Anomaly construction terminal. Corvette landing pad, says Mirror. That's a good idea. Let's do that quickly. Let's go over to the station. I wanted to see all those engines lighting up. We'll be back in a moment. I need to go on my freighter and store something. Oh yeah, let's just go... Oh, not that station. Let's go to a station. There we are. Not to a state. Oh, I need to go to an Anomaly, not a station, don't I? Shaun of the Murrays. I don't know if this was possible before, but could you shoot while spacewalking? I don't think you could before, no. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. It's on Xbox as well. It's going out live on all platforms. There's no patch notes or anything as yet, so this is very much a blind run of things. Right, well, I've got my little guppy here. Let's go aboard the... We're going to the Space Anomaly, and we'll check to see if there's any new landing pads on the base build terminal, because that's a really good suggestion. Because everybody wants landing pads, right? Let's go and have a look. Let's go see if they have given us landing pads for our Corvettes. Sweet. Oh my god, yes. There's some good stuff going on. There's some nice stuff in there. I mean, I wouldn't say this is as bonkers an update as what I hyped. Watching you blind is how I... Watching you build is how I build. I hate the back out menu. Yeah, I'm never going to get used to it. Never. Alright, okay. I can build competently in an incompetent way. Alright? That about sums up my building as best as possible. Right, there's a bit of a walk to the back consoles, isn't it? There we are. Come on, little legs. Run like the wind! Okay. Let's have a look-see then. Right, nothing new there. I'm looking for yellow exclamation marks. Nothing new there. There's the old landing pads. If they were here, I'd expect to see them here. Or maybe they've added a new Corvette's tab, which would be freaking great if they have. It'd be nice to have the ability to build Corvettes down at a base, but then I'm thinking if you have got it at a base, if your base is really complex and you've got a complex Corvette, it could just make the game fall over, couldn't it? So they're probably never going to give us the ability to build them at base. Okay. I'm going through pretty much every tab here and I'm not seeing anything marked as new. Not seeing anything in there, people. No new yellow markers, no new nothing. Alright, I'm not seeing anything there. Nothing that's jumping out at me and saying, this is new. Right. But I could check the other vendors, just see if there's any new technologies inside the game. Let's have a quick look. No, nothing new there. Lantern drive is the newest thing there. Hello, Celine. You got anything new for us? Let's have a quick look. Nothing new there. I think that was one of the newest things, wasn't it? X-Craft summoning unit. Or the skiff, maybe. We haven't had nothing, or the ingester. Alright, let's head on over here. You got anything, EOS? I don't think EOS has got anything. It'd be nice if they've got the incinerator module, wouldn't it? Especially for Halloween. That would be freaking awesome. No incinerator module there. Even though I've got it in one of my... Yeah, I've got the incinerator, but it's not appeared there. I was hoping to see that at the very least. Let's talk to this chap. Oh. It's not letting me interact with this chap. Oh, there we go. Now it is. That was weird. Did you see that 67 of old scrap? No. No, I have no idea what you're on about. Where did you see that? What the fudge is that? Mineral processing rig. If I had that before, I don't remember it. Yeah, right. Sweet. Dredging laser. Oh, yeah, that's for the Nautilin, isn't it? Alright, fine. I've already unlocked those, so they can't be new. Not that I've ever used them. Okay, I'm going to just check Man's Spider over here. You know, the autophage that we built for no reason. I'm just going to check him, see if he's got any new dialogues while we're in here. And then I'll go over to my freighter. I'll archive my ship and hopefully get another free slot so I can at least fly my new ship. No. I don't think he's got any new dialogues. So there's a lot that's... yeah. I mean, a new expedition is freaking awesome, but it's weird that we didn't see the cowboy emoji, and it's weird that we got the free emojis that I normally attribute to a named update, patch notes, and trailer. I don't think I know what I'm on about anymore when it comes to discerning these emojis. I feel a little bit lost, to be fair, when it comes to emoji guessing and emoji speculation now. All my theories have just gone freaking out the window. Oh well, it is what it is. They haven't fixed how loud that sound effect is. That nearly frazzled my eardrums. Gits. Okay. I was eating a cookie. Did they just release it? Kind of. I mean, there's no real patch notes or anything else, and it looks like it's an expedition that's been queued in. There's a load of new Corvette parts as well. I mean, there's a lot going on that's good. Don't get me wrong, this is cool. Right, manage ship archive. And I'm going to archive you. Yeah, that's fine. Stick it into archive. You know what, I'm going to archive that as well. Just so I've got a couple of free slots for my building my Corvettes, because I like building Corvettes. What else could I... Oh yeah, there's my snail ship. I'm going to keep my Sentinel. I could always... I don't really use the Starborn runner much. I can archive that too. Alright, so that's given me a couple of free slots. Let's go fly a kite, I guess. My new Corvette. Let's go and have a look at it. Hopefully it's saved it. Hopefully I'll be able to fly it out. Check to see if there's any new freighter tech in the tree. Okay, sorry. There's a delay in the stream to what I can do. So 1 second, let me just go back aboard my freighter. Here you go, horrible sound effect time. Ah! Gets me every time, that. I hate flying in my bloody freighter because of that sound effect. Especially when I've got such awesome headphones. Freaking makes me go deaf. Doesn't matter about your sound effect volume. If you check my sound effect volume, it's volume 10. If I had that on 100, I'd need hospital right now. Hospital. Alright, there we go. Let's have a look. Freighter tech, the one that looks like a squashed armadillo. And base parts, let's have a look. Nothing new there. I mean, you're quite right to ask me to check, because there should be at some stage the ability for us to jump into, well, use the black hole technology. This guy here, look, it gives you the ability to engage your singularity engine. And we've got that new poster over inside of the Quicksilver store right now that almost hints of black hole sort of like changes. That's something I can test. I'm just going to fly my Corvette, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the space anomaly and look at black holes. We're going to fly through a black hole and see if anything new happens. I'd imagine if it is new, it's going to be new in the expedition first. I don't think anything will happen, but there is a slim to 0 chance that something might happen. Oh, let's try a station override as well. Let's try a station override, because I've got a shed load of station overrides right now. I can afford to lose one. Let's use a station override and see if it still says glass, 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 glass. Let's do that quickly. Here we are. Meow. I like my sound effects. Meow. Zoom. Here we go. Input station override. Go on. Counterfeit detected. Access denied. Glass, 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 glass. No change there. Dang it. What's this? This is new. I just got tritium hypercluster. That's new. They weren't there before, right? Have I just been ignorant the whole of my life? Don't answer that. I walked into that. That was new though, right? Have you got something new? Envoy? I mean, come on. No. What about on the donate menu? Nothing new there. Not that I'm seeing anyway. Somebody else to check, since it's Halloween, is probably the scrap vendor under the stairs. Have you got anything else with the tainted metal, my friend? Purchase all scrap. I think that's the menu I want. This is all the previous Halloween stuff. No, they haven't given us anything else though, I don't think. Suspicious pulse engine module. I don't think they sold anything like that before. I think that might be a new offering. I think that's new. I could be wrong, but I think that might be new. I don't remember them having that there before. Can we buy those 5 frickin' bones now that nobody's got? Not that I can remember them off the top of my head. But it doesn't really show you what you own and what you don't own. So that's really helpful. Right, okay, let's head on over then. Not that it overly matters, but for completionists it kind of does matter. Let's just go to one of these terminals and let's bring in my Corvette I was working on. I just want to see the engines. Resume previous design. Yes. Continue modifying. All right. Maybe I've got to put something new on it or something for it to register. Let's put on... I don't really want to put on a Cybertron. Let's just give it an extra shield module if I can. Why is it putting it inside? Put it on the frickin' outside. Not there though. That looks janky as fudge. All right. Let's see if I can put something on that's not so intrusive then. Let's just stick that. That's going to stop me from going in my cockpit. So's that. Oh, give me something! Alright, antenna. Let's just stick an antenna on the bloody roof. That'd do. Finalise. Yes! Compare. Yeah! Add to collection. Sweet! Okay. Let's go aboard my lovely new ship. Let's have a look at these lovely new engines. And then we'll go look for a black hole, yeah? We'll go look for a black hole. Just got the update in Australia. Heck yeah! Unreal. This is kind of a mid-update. I would say the same. It's not something I wanted to say using my mouth, but you said it, so that's nice. But yeah, I would kind of agree. But at the same time, an expedition that's given a load of new Corvette parts that look freaking awesome, and all these new Corvette parts that are freaking awesome, is freaking awesome. I'm not going to belittle it as not being awesome, because it is still awesome, but at the same time, I agree with you in the way of content. It hasn't really given us anything else to see or do in game other than build Corvettes. Yet, until the expedition goes live, there's not real much reason for me to pick up and play too much. I need to see the patches. I need to see all the updates. I want to know whether they've addressed some of the trolling and issues that I've been facing on my Halloween build planet. And I'm really hoping that at very least I can at least do all my base tours without having to worry too much. Or being trolled too much. I mean, if you've been watching and keeping up with my Halloween base tours, it's been a freaking nightmare. So I want to see the patch notes and I want to see how many fixes have gone in. But yeah, let's go and have a look for a black hole. I guess. Lovely jubbly. Sweet. They hanged the loot table again. I'm really not too sure. Check to see if there's any new freighter tech in the tree. Did that. Didn't really expect this to be very big. No, I kind of thought at the smallest it would be about the size of the Cursed update. Now, Cursed gave us a really cool expedition. We might get into this expedition yet, and the expedition might be Realm of Glass related or something, or Atlantid related. It could be really cool. It might bring back in those little squid creatures in another way. I mean, at the end of the day, we're unlocking Atlantid parts, so why not? You know? So, I want to see the expedition. Right now, on the surface of what we're seeing, this looks like it is just an expedition with a few extra quality of life improvements and some more Corvette parts. That's what it looks like on the tin. I'm not seeing much else. But this is my first impressions without patch notes, and I'm going in blind. They might have added in something that I just haven't thought of or checked. I mean, it might be you go speak to Ariadne and it starts a whole new quest line. We just don't know. That's something I should go check, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's get our black hole coordinates and then let's go speak to Ariadne quickly. Let's see if she says anything weird. Come on. I hate it when that circle doesn't work. There we are. No, she doesn't offer anything new. But that might change during the expedition, mightn't it? You know? There could be stuff in here that the community's been screaming out for a while. Or this could just be Hello Games adding in some final polish to the actual Corvette's update, which, if it is, I'd like to see how it ties into the word, well, the emoji of doors. I mean, it kind of does anyway, because they've called the expedition Breached. And I suppose there's no other... Is there any other emoji Sean could have used that's more obvious for breach? I don't know. I mean, the actual expedition name, Breach, kind of almost alludes to that we're going to be breaching maybe into another verse, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know, people. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the black hole. Let's see if anything's changed with the black hole mechanics. Oh, of course, my warp drive in this is terrible, isn't it? Dang it. Can I just improve it on the fly? Not really. I'm going to have to go back into the anomaly and get another ship. Come on, slug of taffy. That is flying deadly slow. Let's swap to another ship that's got better warp drive range. My best ones are just archived, funny enough. My little exotic guppy was one of my best for warp drive. Or the other universe is breaching into ours. Yeah, that's kind of what you would expect, isn't it? When you hear the word breach for No Man's Sky, that is the first thing that jumps to mind. I don't think we can write this update off as mid just yet until we see what the expedition has to offer. But at the same time, when it comes to content in-game for legacy players or those that don't like expeditions, well, let's face it, probably Switch players, it's probably maybe a non-update. I mean, Switch players haven't got Corvettes, have they? So for Switch players, this update is out the window right now, on paper. Okay, let's use this one. Actually, I've still got my logo ship, right? Yeah, I do. We'll use that one. Where have they put it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Sweet. Oh my days. That was weird. I'm laughing at that chat over there. Somebody the Immortal has named a planet. You again? Question mark. Some planets do need a bit of variance, but I'm definitely nicking that as an idea, as a planet name. You again? Nice. I like that. Okay, here we go. Anyway, we should now hopefully see. Oh, it hasn't actually given me. Oh, it has given me a black hole. Thank fudge. Right. And an Atlas station as well. Somebody asked me a question. What happens if you shoot an Atlas station? I don't think I've ever shot an Atlas station. Does that sound weird? I'm going to put it into normal mode since there's an Atlas station here and a black hole. Pretty cool system, right? I am going to shoot the space anomaly in normal mode and see if a load of sentinels come after me, and then I'm going to leg it into a black hole. Right, let's do that. Let's put it into normal mode. Difficulty, normal mode. Boom! Shakalak. Right, where's the Atlas station, firstly? It did say there was an Atlas station here, right? It looked like there was. I'm not seeing it, though. There's the black hole. I'm not seeing the Atlas station on here. It's usually red. There's not one there. Alright, fine. We're going inside of the black hole. I've got it in normal mode. Let's see if it breaks some technology. Extreme gravitational interference. Oh, somebody said if you spacewalk now, you can actually use your weapon. That's something to test as well, isn't it? We'll try that in a moment. I need to get my Corvette again. I like all the particles from my engine, how they've just frozen there in a roundabout way. They kind of clip off, don't they? That's weird. Well, here we go. We've arrived. I don't think anything broke. Well, that's cool. Let me just check my technology just in case it did break and I'm just not seeing it. No. No broken technology. Well, that's good. Alright, let's go back in the space anomaly. Let's get my Corvette and let's go do a spacewalk and let's see if we can use our multi-tools in space now. That'd be quite cool. Wonder if their fixed Corvette ships landing on your friends can see your ship. I'll tell you what I will test. I'll swap to my Corvette and then I'll use a teleporter to go to my base that I knew was a bit broken before. I'd use one of my slightly bigger Corvettes because that new one I built is quite small. So let's use one of my larger Corvettes. Let's use that one maybe? Well, where the fudge is it? Is that the one I just built? Yeah, that's the one I just built. Okay. Let's use my Scorpion. My Scorpion's big. Right, let's go teleport to a base and let's see if it jams myself inside of the base. I mean, other things I wanted to check on that the new Corvette was the new guns, wasn't it? Anyway, let's go down to my base. Let's see if that has been fixed. I mean, if it has been fixed, do we really need landing pads? I think we still do, but, you know. There we go. This is the one where it used to break. Let's have a look. Oh, something I should have checked there was the featured bases. See if they've rotated out the featured bases. Need to check that as well. Actually fires you in real life form if you shoot the station. Don't! I'm going to have freaking nightmares. There it goes. Others are saying it's just a patch and Corvette's doors, nothing else. Yeah, that's kind of what it's looking at right now. My Scorpion's big. I saw them at Glastonbury back in... I've never heard of that band before, but they sound cool. I might have to Google them. Okay. I do like the Scorpions, though, in general. They've done that. Rock me like a hurricane. Oh, yeah, that song. Freaking awesome song, that. So this is in Euclid Center. This is right by the last jump to jump into your next galaxy. It's a cool location, but there's a lot of bases there. No, it's still doing the same thing. If I use my jetpack quick, I can get out. But look, my base has been encroached. They've still not fixed that. They've not fixed that, people. That's a real shame. No, they haven't fixed that. Let's call in the small Corvette that I just made earlier. And let's just test these weapons. I didn't test the weapons, did I? I mean, I could do with putting in some better modules, but let's just have a look at them. Oh, I like those legs. That looked quite cool with those new legs. They kind of flick down really fast, though. I was hoping the animation might be a little bit slower with the extending of the legs, not just, you know. Yeah, let's get up into the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Right, something that I want to do is put it back into creative mode. Back into creative mode. Diddly-dee. Yeah. Bring back up my ship. And I want to put in the other module for the missiles. Oh, fudging hell. Them ones. Get those installed. And then I want to move these over there. It looks like it does do adjacency now with the missiles. That's good. Whereas this one's already got the cool. It's already got the infra knife in. So let's have a look how the missiles fire now as fire rate for the missiles. And is it still going to fire 3? Yeah, it still fires 3 missiles. 3 missiles rather than 2. That's cool. And all my weapons are now going through the centre. They've fixed. I think they've fixed weapon. Yes, they've fixed the weaponry. Let's go into. They've fixed the way the weapons work. That's good. Right, let's go into this view. And that actually fires from the correct guns. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot better. Apart from I haven't got photon cannons, but it just starts firing photon cannons from those now. Oh, I like it. I like it. That looks cool. Sweet. Okay, let's try doing a spacewalk now. Let's get up out the chair. Pull the hair from out of my eyes. See what she down little. She said. Yeah, you can get your multi-tool out now. The guy's right. Wonder if that means I can mine asteroids. Ho ho ho! Let's go find an asteroid. Oh, fudge. Ah! Alright. Let's do it the easy way. At least that puts me straight back in the chair. Right, asteroids. You're mine. Okay. Let's get above this asteroid. Let's get out of my chair. Let's see if we can mine an asteroid. Oh, I crashed into it! Because I'm an idiot. Alright. You know where there's asteroids? In the rings of a planet. Yes, in the rings of a planet. Indeedy doody. Let's go to discoveries. Lock that one in. Let's go there. Right. Where is it? Oh, this system is full of markers, isn't it? Fun times. It's over there, I think. If I see asteroids in the way, the sound's gone less. It's decreased in volume, right? Am I the only one that's hearing that? It's gone weird. It's like I'm underwater. The cramps. I love them. She said, ooh, you got that, Rosa. Freaking awesome. Yeah, I do like the freaking cramps. The cramps are great. There you go. Cuckoo Murk. There you go. And the sun goes down and the sun goes up. A teenage cuckoo mark. Yeah, freaking awesome. Not that I know the lyrics all that well. I would say I'm a fan, not a super fan. But I do love them. Here we go. Now it doesn't matter if I crash into one asteroid because there's a bazillion. There's a bazillion. Right, let's get up and up. Oh, great. That was a bit of a rubbish idea, Steve. Look how freaking whited out it is. All right. Well, we only need to go zap an asteroid. Let's go and have a look. Terrain manipulator doesn't work. The fishing rod doesn't work. You can get your fishing... Yeah, you can. You can shoot them. No way. Ha ha ha. Take this asteroid. Yeah. You can mine asteroids. Oh, that is... Oh, that's cool. I wonder if they have added in the space squids then. You know, like the poster inside the spatial anomaly, right? I'm going to go back to the spatial anomaly for everybody that joined late, that haven't actually seen what's inside the spatial anomaly, because I think that's about the best part of this whole update, yeah? And I'm wondering whether they have added in a space squid now that we can do combat with in space. And you can actually jump out and go shoot it if you want. In the face, space squid! That'd be quite cool. I have said it'd be nice if they added a space kraken or something to fight against inside the space that's organic. Maybe they at least heard that. That'd be cool. Let's land. Let's go and have a look, see. Let's just go through and have a look. That is great, right? That is cool. So it looks like maybe they have snuck in a few quality of life things that at the moment might not make much sense. But I think that makes a lot of sense for the future and other stuff. It's like, oh, I wonder if you encounter like a pirate dreadnought now, does that mean you can jump out of your ship and go down there and start shooting the pirate dreadnought? I think it does. That adds a whole new dimension of play. That would be freaking excellent. I kind of want to go and see if I can find a pirate dreadnought now just to go and bully it. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at this. Right, so we've got air on drive, air on blade, air on winglet, the title of Celestial, and for doing the breach expedition. I mean, this breach... I mean, it looks like something that has exploded there, you know? It looks like a ship has shot down something and it's exploded. It looks like multiple ships attacking something. But not a space squid, because they look like geometric shapes. I don't know. I'm wondering whether we might be breaching an area. I mean, the outside confines almost looks like shattered glass. Is it the realm of glass? Is it shattered glass? Are those geometric shapes shattered glass? I don't know. But it's got me very interested as to what this breach is. And I'm liking all these new parts. There's loads of new parts coming in this expedition. If you like building Corvettes, this is the one for you. But look, space squid. That's what I'm getting at. But yeah, lots of new things coming in this expedition. There's a lot of expedition rewards in Expedition 20. Expedition 20, The Breached, could be freaking awesome. I'm hoping it's freaking awesome. I'm hoping it's got some lore with it. I'm hoping it's cool. Okay, which one's mine? Teleport, no. No. None of these are mine. Did I fly here in a normal ship? I'm going to be flying out in a normal ship. Oh, no, I'm not. I want to go in my Corvette because I want to jump out. I want to see if I can find myself a battle to do. However, it's not showing my Corvette on the freaking teleporter. Oh, there's mine over there. I see it. Dum da da dum da 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 dum. Really, I should name it and then I'd know which one it is. But I just threw this together like in 10 minutes. Although I like it, I'm probably going to make changes to it and make something different. But for now, for testing out all these new base parts, because it looks pretty darn sweet. Yeah, look, there's somebody else going to this same landing pad. They probably saw my ship here, and I'm seeing them run up into nowhere now. They still haven't broken up. They still haven't fixed ships landing on top of ships. So I don't think they're fixed the landing at bases, obviously, because we just went there and tried that. There's a lot they haven't fixed. So I don't know. Let's just see what they bring in the patch notes, I guess. Right, let's just go there and let's see. I'm hoping. I'm in normal mode, right? Still, I think. I'm hoping I get a Sentinel Dreadnought encounter. That's what I'm hoping. I should have jumped to a pirate system, right? Let's see. I mean, even if it's a normal freighter encounter, that's not going to be good. I didn't get one anyway. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Really dead system. Let's go into here. Let's put in the scanners, shall we? D. I think I had a Sentinel, well, a counter earlier. That's the only one I really need in at the moment. Oh, I checked my game mode. Check my game mode. Am I still in normal? No, I'm back in creative. Let's put it back into normal then. Okay, let's jump to a pirate system now. I'm probably not going to... There's one right there. That was lucky. I was going to think that it was going to be out of warp range because I haven't done anything with the warp range. That's why I turned off multiplayer 99% of the time. Well, I left it on purposely to see how the multiplayer fares. Is there any new internal new parts? I didn't check that, Shanky. That's a good suggestion. We'll go inside a space station and I will check that as the last thing to check. I didn't get a dreadnought encounter. I'm going to go to a normal area of space anyway. And we're just going to go check that as the last thing to check, mate. That's a very good suggestion. Are there any new hubs? Good suggestion. Let's have a look, shall we? It also makes me think, well, what about the boundary failures? Have they updated the boundary failures? Is there anything new there? Is there anything new at the Echo camps? No, there's a couple of questions I haven't looked at or answered. When I did my prep video, there were two things that I suggested. Maybe I should check those before I log off as well. We'll check those. We will check them. So right now, the first thing that I suggested was getting yourself station overrides. Station overrides do bugger all right now, so that was a bit of a pointless suggestion. So next, we will be checking the autophage camp, see if there's anything new there, which was another suggestion, just in case there's any new lore snippets. And another suggestion was, yeah. I'm trying to think what the other suggestion was now. Right, okay. Let's head on down. Oh, yep, let's go into build mode. Let's have a look. The icons look different. They've given us different icons. They've given us new icons, but other than that, I don't think so. I think they've just improved the icons, mate. You still get all that jankiness happening. Yeah, you got that one. You still can't put them on other walls. You have to go by the... it's like I'd like to put them front facing, but no, you're still locked onto the wall that you can put them on, and you can still seal yourself in. It's still the same modules. There's no new hubs there, no. And we've still only got the same windows. We've still got only the same staircase. There's nothing new there. Let's check the other menus. Have they given us the ability to add in site-to-site teleporters, anything like that? It does give us the short-range teleporter, but you can't really use it, you know. I don't think the teleporter cable works. Let's give it a try. Let's see if that actually works now. No, I'm not in creative mode anymore. Alright. Difficulty. Creative mode. Done. Let's see if these at least work. So put that there. And if I put another one over this side, it's going to be like the frickin' fly. I'm not going very far. Let's... No, look. It doesn't actually give you the ability to attach the cable, which is exactly the problem that they had before. So yeah, they still don't work. There's still things that they haven't fixed or made useful. So yeah, no changes there. No changes there, buddy. But yeah, not bad. What the heck is the anomaly seal? What are you seeing? Inside of here, you saw an anomaly seal. Oh, that. We've had that for ages. That, you know, like when you're fishing and you was getting all the jellyfish up. It's just one of those. It's nice. It looks nice. In the cursed expedition, it gave you back your anomaly standing, so you didn't have to keep using the elixirs. That's all that thing does. Let's see if they've done any new missions in here. Any new missions, like shoot asteroids while spacewalking? No, they've given us the same stuff. No new missions, no new anything there. Let's just have a look. Any new cartography map types? I don't think they would have added in any new ground structures, but you never know, do you? Artifact charts. Is that new? Dig site. Is that a new one? I'm not 100% sure. I'll grab one. We'll grab one. In fact, I'll grab a couple. It's just it's got a red background to it. And I think that just gives you where the bone agent is on planet, right? I think that just gives you where the bone agent is on planet. But we'll try one in a moment. I'm going to use the teleporter and go to one of my bases, though. New Corvette building parts. Yeah, there's a fair few of them, Pharaoh. A fair few. I built a whole Corvette out of them. And it's pretty darn nice. Right, we'll go to the abandoned watcher first. By one of those abandoned wheelie things. And we'll see if those are actually operational now. Expedition 20 Corvette parts look awesome, though. They really do. Atlantid inspired. They look like the Atlantid multitools. The ones that we get out the Corvette monoliths inside of Dissonant Systems. Yeah, they look very reminiscent of those. Yeah. Very cool. We've had a fair few new subscribers. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe. We got Elon Paul here, and we've also got Pharaoh. Both of them are content creators. Check out their channels. You'll be glad you did. They're both good content creators. Right, here we go. Let's head on over. Any other content creators here? You're free to drop your links to your channels. Heck yes. Give yourself a little bit of a shout out. It should allow you to put links. But if not, if it doesn't let you put a link, just put I'm a content creator or something along those lines. Or check me out, something like that. Okay, download data. All right, here we go. Error, Atlas, error, error, error. They see you. Okay, it's exactly the same as it was before. Do you get two options there? Or is it just leave? Yeah, leave. Yeah, nothing new there then. Okay, right. Let's call my Corvette in. Sweet. I can't get back up to that teleporter up there. It's a bit hard. So I'll just go back into the spatial anomaly or something. And we'll check the echo camps. That's the only thing I can think of checking as a last thing to check. I've gone slightly over on my lunch break and I'll have to make up that time, but then again I was logged in super early and I am most days anyway. But yeah, we'll just check the echo camps and then that's pretty much it. And I better log out. But yeah, I can't wait for the patch notes, people. Can't wait for the patch notes. Just checking my email there, see if anything important to get to. I hope there's something more than just new parts. I hope so too. And we've got Good at Game in the house. And we've also got Warpy dropping loads of links to loads of channels. Thank you very much. We've all got Professor Cynical in the house as well. Thank you, thank you. The Golden Geck, another content creator there. Lots of content creators there, people. Check out their channels because they will be dropping new content for No Man's Sky, I'd imagine. Or the vast majority will be. I'd imagine there's going to be a lot of people, like maybe even Cynical, that use the save file editors that may even display these parts early. So there's always that as well. So well worth hitting up these people. Wait, it's out. Yes, it's out. It's update 6.10. So it's not like a big update 5 or anything like that. I'm hoping that the expedition's slightly creepy, slightly Halloween inspired. Some of the parts look fairly dark and fairly cool and Atlantid in style. So I am hoping that we get a bit of lore alongside the expedition. But yeah, it could be that it's not as big as what some would have liked or that some hoped, including myself. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I did hype this as it could be something big if we see the fuller range of emojis, and sadly we didn't. But yeah, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. It's an interesting one. There you go, Dan Solo has subbed to everyone. Nice one, Dan Solo. Do Corvette's guns now fire straight? Mike UK, yes they do. I tested them. They're working brilliantly. And not only that, the actual weapons actually swap to the actual relevant guns when you fire them. It looks cool now. It actually works like it does in like Starfield, you know? It does look really cool. Yeah. Purple glow parts. Okay. Hi, Captain and chat peeps. Well, hello there, Warpy. I can't wait to see what the data miners find inside of this update as well. That's always a treat, isn't it? Okay, well, we're at the autophage camp. Let's give it a scan. Same autophages as before. Let's talk to one. Are you here to join our fight? What fight, mate? What fight? Okay, practice language. Is there any new words? Request a new word. I think I know them all. I don't know them all. There's some new words that have been added. There's some new words that have been added for the autophage. Does that mean there might be some more lore? It might. It might. Have they fixed the wheelbarrows textures? No, they haven't. Oh dear. Alright, people. Well, I think I've tested enough now. I don't think we're going to find much else here. Let's just go talk to this little severed head. I think it's going to give us the same stuff as before. Yeah, it's giving us the same as before. Nothing new there. Well, anyway, people, thank you very much for joining me. The door, Harrison, represents the name of the new expedition. The new expedition is called Breached. And, of course, what do people do when they get to a locked door that they can't get in? They breach them by smashing them in, don't they? So, I guess we're going to be smashing through a doorway, and I'm hoping to another realm. Some of the poster art for the Breached expedition could hint at maybe breaking through or breaching through some sort of doorway to another realm. At least that's what I hope it's showing. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about this update. I'm wrong more times than I'm right. I am right occasionally. It's very rare. Until next time, people. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again.